again, everybody. It's Todd Staruch, the Horror Nerd, here at the annual I Heart Horror Convention to support the Deborah Heart and Lung Foundation. I'm having a blast today hanging out with a lot of cool people, all to support a good cause. Speaking of cool people, I get to spend some time with Mr. David Lee Madison. David, how are you?
Thank you so much for having me, and it's good to talk with you, Todd. I don't think I've known you now for, I think, over a decade. I don't think I've ever had the honor of being interviewed by you. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, well, thank you. You know, I don't know why either. It's like for no real reason. I just think sometimes it just didn't work out.
I think it's just that, like, nobody likes me is probably the case.
I like you, David. I like you.
But somebody does.
So the cool thing is, like, we know a lot of the same people, like the indie filmmaking circles here. What made you decide to get into the filmmaking business in the first place?
Well, I was really sucking at being a plumber. No, I'm just kidding. It was kind of funny. I was a celebrity bodyguard for some of the biggest names in Hollywood. And as you get older, that kind of job doesn't allow you to do it past the age of 40. And I always had kind of a dream to make a movie. So when I was 40, I made my first film, Mr. Hush. And I called a bunch of my celebrity friends who gladly participated in it. And it was just so awesome to finally be able to do something creative instead of just being a grunt.
Awesome. Now, you just said something interesting to me. I did not know that Mr. Hush was your first movie.
Well, I made movies when I was younger. I was in a movie called Hero at Large with John Ritter, where I just played a little kid who was getting an autograph from John Ritter, who was playing a superhero within the movie. And I did a movie called Heart and a movie called Brighton Beach Memoirs.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yep. And then I kind of, it's great doing these small parts, but eventually you have to grow up and pay real bills. So I started to work in celebrity bodyguarding and asset protection. And it was actually very lucrative, but it was time to hang those up, because when you get older, like an elderly woman could beat me up now, so it's just a sad turn of affairs. But after doing that kind of work, I got to do Mr. Hush, and I called up my pal Huey Lewis, and he did my soundtrack, and Brad Laree, who's Michael Myers, was my lead, and Brian O'Halloran, a dear friend of mine, was in the movie. So it was just so much fun to finally do something artistic.
Very cool. Speaking of Brian O'Halloran, do you ever get mistaken for him? Because you do look like him. You do.
Yeah, I'm a much better looking version than Brian O'Halloran. No, all the time people think we're brothers because we are seen in public a lot together. Yeah, but yep, he lives up by me in Pennsylvania.
Awesome. Okay,
Great
so
actor.
He is. Now, being an indie filmmaker myself, I experienced some of the same things. So I love asking this question. You are not allowed to say money, because we all have that struggle when we're making a film. Mm-hmm. So if you're not allowed to say money, what would you say is your biggest challenge in indie filmmaking?
Time. It's sadly, when you're making indie films, you actually have to shoot around what presents itself to you. And like when I made my movie Wit's End, which is about a guy who gets stranded in a blizzard, what better than to shoot in giant superstorms and have production value of what looks like an enormous blizzard. And sadly, when you use those kind of assets, you're at the mercy of Mother Nature and things like that. And if I had more time, I think I would make a lot more films. But right now, I'm working with William Sadler. It's a dream of mine, and I can't wait to we start shooting that. And I'm doing a movie with Matt Dunn, who wrote Screamboat.
Oh, nice.
We've got a movie called Full Man, which will be coming out next October, which I'm pretty super psyched about.
If you weren't a filmmaker, what do you think you'd be doing?
How are you doing?
I'd probably be a jizz mopper.
Wow, that I didn't see coming.
Yeah,
pun intended.
That's about all the skills I have. I'd be perfect for it.
I love it.
I'm actually a highly educated guy. I'm just a schmuck in reality, I like saying stuff that's just silly.
Dude, and I've got the brain of a 15-year-old, so we get along.
Join the club. Yep. You know what? I know that you're going to interview my daughter, Amanda Madison, and I'm super proud of her. She's only just out of college. She's only 22 years old, and she just had her second top 10 book. So I'm super proud of her. When you guys see Amanda Madison come on next, I'm her dad, and I'm more proud of my daughter than anything I've ever done before.
I'm a girl dad myself, and I feel the exact same way. So I totally get that.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So,
David, before I leave you be, any last words for the fans out there?
oh, well, thank you for watching my films. Everybody out there who watched Mr. Hush and Full Moon Fever and Wit's End, look for The Fall Man this October. Me and Matt Dunn are trying to put something really wicked together. And thank you for everybody who came out to this wonderful show. It's for a great cause. The Quano brothers did a wonderful job, and it's always nice to go out and do something that actually helps other people.
Awesome. David, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure being your friend these many years. I love seeing you at these events. It's always a fun time.
And if you see Edward X. Young, tell me I want to hide under my table.
Absolutely. Oh, listen, I'll be with you. David Lee Madison, everybody here at I Heart Horror. This is Todd Strouch, the Horror Nerd, signing off. We'll see all of you in the next interview.